A camera watched you cross a yellow box junction this morning. If your exit wasn't clear when you entered it, that's a penalty charge notice in the post. £160 in London, £70 elsewhere. Same for slipping into a bus lane or making a turn that's banned at that junction. And here's what makes these different from every other charge we cover on this channel. There's nothing to pay in advance, no deadline to remember, no way to opt in. You either got it right or you didn't, which makes the rules worth knowing exactly. So, let's do the two that catch the most people. Yellow boxes first, because almost everyone gets the rules slightly wrong. The rule is not don't stop in the box. The rule is you must not enter the box until your exit road or lane is clear. Enter when your exit is clear and then get stuck because traffic ahead stopped unexpectedly and you have not broken the rule. That distinction is the single most successful appeal argument there is. Drivers win these cases regularly by showing that the exit was clear at the moment they committed to entering. And there's one exception people forget. You may enter the box and wait when you're turning right, if the only thing stopping you is oncoming traffic or other vehicles already waiting to turn right. That's in the highway code, it's legal, and it catches people out in both directions. Bus lanes are simpler but stricter. The camera doesn't care why you were in it. Cutting the corner, pulling in to let an ambulance past, being pushed into it by a lane closure. The camera records the contravention and a notice follows. The one thing that reliably decides these cases is timing. Bus lanes usually have operating hours, and if you were in it outside those hours, there's no contravention. Check the sign at the entry to the lane, not the one you half remember from somewhere else, because hours vary lane by lane. Now, the enforcement picture has changed, and this is why more people are getting these notices than ever. Until recently, only London and Cardiff could enforce moving traffic offences. Yellow boxes, banned turns, no entry, one-way streets. Since 2022, councils across England have been able to apply for the same powers, and they've been switching cameras on steadily. In a single year, councils outside London and Cardiff issued nearly 33,000 yellow box penalties from just 36 junctions. One city alone issued over 13,000 from 6 boxes. That's 36 drivers a day at one set of junctions. So what does it cost? In London, bus lane and moving traffic penalties are £160, halved to £80 if you pay quickly. Outside London, it's £70, halved to £35. The discount window is usually 14 days or 21 if the notice came from a camera by post. Your notice states which. Ignore it and it rises by 50%, then goes to court. Two pieces of good news, though. First, these are civil penalties, not criminal offences. No points, no licence endorsement, nothing on your driving record, however many you get. Second, when a council switches on a brand new camera site, there's normally a warning period, commonly 6 months, where your first contravention at that location gets a warning letter rather than a charge. So, if you've just had a warning notice through the door from a junction, you've driven for years, that's why. And it means nothing has been charged yet. If a notice does arrive and you think it's wrong, the appeal route is the same one we covered in the appeals video. Challenge in writing inside the discount window, because most councils reoffer the discount if they reject a challenge made in time. And what wins here is specific. For a yellow box, evidence that your exit was clear when you entered. Dashcam footage is extremely persuasive. For a bus lane, the operating hours or signage that isn't clear, isn't lit, or isn't where it should be. Councils must follow strict procedure on these, and procedural failures win cases. What doesn't win? That you didn't know that the junction is confusing or that everyone does it. So, enter a box only when your exit is clear. And remember the right turn exception. Read the times on the bus lane sign in front of you. Watch for new camera sites in your area because there are more of them every year. And if the notice looks wrong, appeal it in writing, in time, with evidence. There's an app linked below that watches the charge zones, the ULRs, Dartford, airport drop-offs, and the rest. Though for these particular junctions, nothing beats knowing the rule. Yellow boxes, bus lanes, banned turns. Civil, not criminal. 160 in London, 70 outside. And the rule is about the exit, not the stopping. Now you know.